Look at that. How did you even get to this point? That's the first thing you should ask yourself. Now, the thing is, when you use too much product on a hair and you did not, you didn't, treat it as often as you should, it gets to this point. Now, look at that. So basically, I'm going to be using a hairbrush to detangle this. And I already know it's not going to be easy, yeah, because of course this is not my first time. But we're going to do that. Now let's get right into it. First of all, you want to take a section that you want to work with. Yeah, you try as much as you can. Look at that. You try as much as you can to take out the section, right? I know this is difficult, but you just have to, because we have to save what's left of the hair. So you just have to open it like this. Right, open it like this. Now I know this part is going to be very difficult because look at it, look at that mat. Let me try and increase. Okay, yeah, look at it. ah but trust me, we'll always find a way. So for us to detangle this part, we'll have to first of all go in with our hairbrush. So we'll detangle. So you start combing from the bottom all the way up. Comb from the bottom all the way up. It's still very stiff, right? So you're going to continue until your hairbrush can easily go through the hair. Because look at, it's not even moving. What is it? Yeah, it's not moving. So, but you have to continue. You have to continue. You can see that it's coming out gradually. Yeah, so you have to keep going. You have to keep going. At this point, we're just trying to save what's left of this hair, and we have about 3 of them to detangle. So now that we've gotten to this point, we'll have to try again. Yeah, have to try again. Try again. Have to try. Now you don't have to leave your hair for long before applying hair treatment, because if you do, it's going to get to this point, and I'm sure you don't want that. Yeah, so now we've been able to section the hair, of course. So we're just going to go ahead and detangle. Okay, look at that. Been able to section the hair. Now it's still very rough, it's still tangled, so we need to detangle using our hairbrush. So first of all, you want to take this out of the way. Yeah, take this out of the way, and then you make sure to pin it. Mama, where is my pin? Is you there? So it's under here. Anyways, let's continue. Let's try to detangle like this. Ooh, like this. We still have to make use of our tail comb. If you want to see the result of this hair, stay with me. I think at this point I need to take out this. Now you comb, you comb gently, okay? Gently, in as much as it's an old wig and we're just trying to save what is left of the wig. I think we still have to be very careful, okay? Still have to be careful. Okay, so you first of all go in with your brush, you comb, yeah, you comb, and then you're going to section it and comb again. Make sure to detangle properly, so you're very sure that okay, there's no at this point I'm getting tired. So but this is just the beginning, and we have about 3 of them. This is the second one. We still have another one to detangle. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get this pin. Okay, see where the pin enter. Let me just use this pin to clip. What is it, mama? So you clip, and then now at this point we're going to section it just like this, and then we're going to go in with our hairbrush, and after which we're going to go in with our tail comb. Now I'm going to show you how to use your tail comb to gently detangle the hair. Now remember when we started combing this out, it was really stiff, but at this point you can see how free it has become. I initially didn't know how I was going to start, even though of course I know that at the end of the day I still have to detangle this hair, but initially I didn't know how I was going to do that. But right now it's way easier, right? You can see that the hairbrush can easily go through the hair. Okay, just like that, just like that. I'm going to be rewigging this hair also. Ooh. Now at this point we'll have to use, of course my hands can easily go through it now, but at this point we'll have to make use of our tail comb to be sure that we did a very good job. Now this is my tail comb. All I have to do is take a section here, just like this. Now I comb from below and I work my way up. I work my way up gradually, yeah, gradually. Now, so long as your tail comb can go through it, it means that you've done a fantastic job. Okay, so you're going to continue and make sure that all the areas that you've sectioned are fully detangled. So just like that. Now after this, we're also going to take another section and then work with. We've successfully detangled this section. Yeah, I'm so sure, because look at that. Initially my tail comb could not go through this hair, but at this point it is. Yeah, so now we're done detangling this section. Look at that, look at that. Now let's take another section so you have an idea of what this hair actually looked like before we detangled it. This is how it looked like. This is how stiff it was. Now first of all, what we did was to section the hair. Yeah, we take a section that we want to detangle. It's very stiff, trust me, and it's very difficult. So take the section, yeah, just like that. Mama, what do you want? Take a section just like that. Okay, it's very stiff. Now this is it. This is the section that we're working with, right? Take another one, take another one, just like that. Now look at this area. It's very stiff. It's so stiff. Now you have to be very careful in as much as you want to save what is left of this hair, because this hair, I don't know. By the way, I'm going to be styling the hair. I'm going to be rewigging it, and I'm going to show you guys on here. Now look at how stiff it is. So first thing first, we want to go in with our hairbrush. I mean the big hairbrush, not your regular kind of hairbrush, the professional hairbrush rather, this one. And then you want to start from below and then work your way up gradually. Okay, work your way up. It's way easier for you to detangle when you section your hair than when you want to start detangling the hair generally. Okay, so make sure to always section your hair before combing out. So gradually, as you can see, this section has been detangled, yeah, and then we're moving on to this. This is still stiff. Now you're going to comb gently, gently, gently. Remember, be very careful. Be very careful, especially if you're not going to be rewigging your hair. Because I'm going to be rewigging this hair, but that is no excuse for me to rough handle the hair. So gradually, as you can see, we've successfully detangled the hair. So, but first we'll have to use our tail comb to confirm that the hair is fully detangled. As you can see, look at this area, it's still tangled. So you wouldn't know that if you do not use your tail comb. Okay, give me my comb. So I'm going to use this comb to confirm that the hair has been fully detangled. See, it's still a bit stiff, but yeah, it has. So just like that, just like that, it has been detangled. So look at that. Okay, so we're going to repeat this process all through the hair until we are sure that the hair is fully detangled. So now let's take another section. Look at this. It's clear that this area has not been touched. And then look at the difference. Your hands can literally go through this hair. Your hands can go through it. But right now, it's impossible for my hands to go through this. Yeah? So we're going to section it. Remember, I said section your hair. It means that you have to take about 2 wefts. Yeah, look at. You have to take about 2 wefts. Each time, whatever it is you want to do, whether you're styling, you're wigging, you're detangling, you're revamping, you shouldn't take more than 2 wefts, because taking too much is going to make your job difficult. Okay, so we're going to section it. I'm trying to find the second weft and then start sectioning it. So basically you just open like this, you take and you open. You have to be careful because this is as sharp as your kitchen knife. Yeah, just like that. Be very careful so you don't injure yourself. Just like that. Now successfully section this area, so we're going to continue all the way down. No, this is very baby, look at. I'm telling you, the hair, that's what I was complaining yesterday. I was telling my client, I said, this hair, I'll have to try and save what is left, but with the way it is, there's too much product on the hair, and they didn't treat the hair. They didn't treat the hair. It takes patience when you're styling any hair. You need all the patience that you can get, or else you're going to do a bad job and then you're going to come back to it. So you need patience. Do you see that? So you just gradually detangle until you're able to separate it. This is so stiff. This is so stiff. I've never had to detangle.
Something you can use to soften the hair?
There's nothing. If you apply water, it's going to be worse. So you just have to be careful and just detangle it. You have to be patient. There's nothing you can use. The cuticles are weak, so if you should apply anything on this hair now, it's going to make it worse. Even when I was revamping, when I was trying to wash the hair, I made sure that I didn't use too much product on the hair. So just like that, you're going to gradually, you know, detangle the hair. Gradually, gradually. Maybe a hand, I saw that they were setting chairs in that house yesterday. You know, it's every time they used to do party in that side. After Joy Compa. Yeah, Ibo Bude dey come. Gigi, where is my see me see this child? Where's my hair clip now?
It's under.
Hi, oh, Chileke na, Chileke na.
Don't worry, it's just under the distance.
You are stressing. Leave this place, Mama. Leave here. So now we're going to use our hairbrush to detangle. By the time we're done, you're not going to be seeing this here. You're not going to be seeing this. So you're gradually going to just, from the bottom, like I said, comb all the way up. By the way, it's getting easier as you go, I guess. So you're just going to comb. Please, guys, leave a like, subscribe, turn on your post notification. Thank you. Now you're going to comb all the way up, all the way up. Okay, now look at, you can still see this here, but this is clear. So you're going to continue. Okay, now you successfully detangled this hair. Now imagine the amount of hairs on this brush currently, and we're just halfway gone. So just like that, comb out. Give me my tail comb, madam. See where you kept